Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Call the meeting to order. Jen, will you take roll call, please?
Commissioner Johnson.
Here.
Commissioner Waldner.
Here.
Commissioner Thill.
Here.
Commissioner Corbin.
Here.
And Mayor Denner.
Here. We have the agenda in front of us.
Motion to approve the agenda.
Second. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. See nothing under appearance and acknowledgement. Consent calendar. Does anybody want anything taken off?
Motion to approve the consent calendar.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. All in favor, signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Not seeing nothing under unfinished business. We'll go down into new business. Number 1, authorize mayor to sign agreement, Lake County 2019-2020 purchase fuel. Jed?
Yes, you have in front of you the Lake County Purchase for Fuel Agreement for the 1920 year. Agreement is verbatim as to agreements you have seen in the past, with the exception of the admin fee. This year's admin fee has been moved to 9 cents per gallon. In years past, it's been anywhere from 16 cents to about that 8-9. So nothing unusual.
What makes that fluctuate from 16 to 8?
They itemize their expenses, and then they itemize how many gallons they sell, and they calculate it all out to come up with an admin fee that they charge the same to
So
all
it's based
entities.
on-
We're not the only entity, gentlemen, that use this.
Sure.
Valiant Living, let's see, EMA. So there's several different county departments along with us, and also Valiant Living.
I think the district did something like this at one time, the school district, or large purchase agreements. I don't know if it's exactly like this, but it's not uncommon.
Again, we simply pay the admin fee. The Lake County will do all the fuel purchases. You'll see that in their minutes where they purchase fuel and fuel quotes on a quarterly basis. And so this is simply the admin fee.
Does this allow us to be kept within a certain range? I mean, does the company we buy from have a ability to, it's basic gas goes up from
That's all up to Lake
300.
County. As far as the fuel that they purchase, that's all on a quote up to Lake County. They take the low bid normally, and then they bill us, each entity, appropriate too. So if you watch your schedule of bills,
Yeah.
every month you will pay the Lake County Courthouse, and then you will also pay Kohl's or whoever got the bid for that quarter's worth of fuel.
It probably gives them a discount based on the volume
I think so, it
and
does.
stuff. I think that's where you're going with that.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
like, and just, there's such fluctuation in gas prices, it'd be hard for me to believe that they'd say, okay, we're gonna give it to you for $2.25 a gallon for the whole year.
That's the fun of it. Think of being a truck
Yeah.
stop and you buy it for a whole year. That's how do you want to gamble it?
Well, I think it's a good deal for the city and the county to work together on the fuel. I know if it was up to, if the city would have to put in a berm and fix up their grounds out there and maintain the pumps, it should be a lot more spendier than what it is.
I make a motion to authorize the mayor to sign the agreement with Lake County for 2019-2020 purchase of fuel.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. Any further comment, discussion?
Lake County's probably my favorite county.
If not, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Number 2, authorize mayor to sign recipient contract, South Dakota Department of Health, West Nile Virus Prevention. Jen.
I can speak to this. There's a couple gentlemen in the room who can back me up if they so choose. A couple weeks ago, you will remember signing, authorizing the mayor to sign said grant agreement. We are now in receipt of our award. This is a state grant for $3,888 to be used during the 2019 year. There is no match on this. This is a unmatched state grant for enhanced mosquito control efforts. I believe, Mike, you use it primarily for chemical?
Yeah, chemical and larvicide and all the storm drains every spring. And then we do standing water treatment when we have standing water. And then sometimes we use some of it to offset the wages when we were trapping and sending them to the state for West Nile to see if the pool test positive. But everybody knows that there's West Nile mosquitoes every place in the state of South Dakota, just catching the right one. So.
Or hopefully not catching the right one.
Yeah, it's amazing where they usually catch them at. So.
And this is a very average award, would you agree? It's been a little less, it's been a little more, but we
Yeah.
appreciate it. It certainly helps.
The state took the two, combined them. There used to be a surveillance grant and then a enhanced mosquito control, and combined them, and now a lot more smaller cities are applying for this grant, so in return the funds are smaller because they're dividing it into more pieces.
I'll make a motion, we authorize the mayor to sign recipient contract with South Dakota Department of Health for West Nile virus prevention.
Second.
We got a motion and a second. Any further comment?
Just a question here.
Discussion? Yeah.
Agenda under 2, recipient assessment, conflict of interest, we talked about that many times, so I think I understand that. But B, Internal Revenue Form 990, you mentioned that to me the other day, and I meant to ask you, why do we have to file a form, the 990 form? What is that?
If applicable,
If applicable, does it apply?
Who files the 990?
recipient, it says the recipient,
That's a nonprofit tax
if
form.
applicable, right, so
Yeah.
it's nothing we do.
Okay,
I
all right.
think
Just curious.
It would not be applicable to us.
Correct, correct.
Thank you.
An example would be if a historical society got the grant, then that would typically be an entity that would file a 990. But as a city, we don't file 990s ever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Okay, so all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Number 3, authorize mayor to sign change order number 2, Midland Contracting Inc., AIP 3-46-2, -0029-016-2018, Madison Municipal Airport Parallel Taxiway Project. Chad, you have.
Yes, I can say a few things. Thank you, Mayor Denner. Included in the agenda packet is the change order document and a letter of transmittal. Project for the taxiway is ongoing, and a couple of different items have come up. There's a new pipe that's crossing the runway. It's larger than the existing pipe, and but it's in the same alignment as the existing pipe, and they're through the years, through the age of the pipe, the joints likely leaked through and had some saturation added to the soil, and the base of the excavation was unstable, and there was a need for adding some stabilization rock, crushed rock in that. That's one of the items added via this change order. The other item is aircraft tie-downs. There's 8 existing tie-downs, and they're taking out 6 with the location of the taxiway, and so they want to replace those 6. KLJ had worked with airport manager as to locations of those, and also they have been in coordination with FAA on the eligibility of these. Somewhat, there could be a chance where they may have concerns about this, but we're confident that they will be able to reimburse this particular item. Even if they wouldn't, I mean, the airport manager communicated very clearly to KLJ that it's just not an option not to have those tie-downs there, that many tie-downs, at least replace in kind, with what we had. So those are the two changes. There's a rather detailed explanation of each of the changes on page 4 of the change order. And then perhaps I should have offered this before, but Commissioner Thill is on the liaison to the airport board. I don't know, there may be different items that you insights you want to share too, perhaps, or maybe you have not seen these either.
I haven't seen all of them, no.
Okay.
At the last airport board meeting the other night, KLJ definitely said that we need to go through with these tie downs.
Yeah. I'd stand by for questions, try to answer questions.
Do we have any public hangars? The document said it's due to lack of having any public hangars available for usage. That's kind of why they were looking at the additional tie downs. I'm just asking Bob, do we have any?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know, Mike.
Is that common? I'm just curious.
I don't know that either.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I know we got, what, 2 going up this fall yet? Or they're looking at?
For some of the private
Yeah.
leasing folks, I'm not sure of that either.
I'm just
My
thinking,
apologies.
yeah, you know, I mean, you pull in a $500,000 airplane, you'd be nice if you could park it inside. You know, but I don't know if that's common at other airports or not, but.
From my observation, just going in and out to meetings, I don't know that there's many to tie anything down inside.
Yeah.
Don't have
No,
I don't think we have any really to tie in, like
Not-
the example Mike mentioned.
not tie downs, but because
To
it
park
once.
inside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to tie them down if they're inside.
Correct,
So, yeah.
Well, with that, I'll make a motion to authorize the mayor to sign change order number 2.
Second?
Got a motion and a second. Any more comment or discussion? If not, all in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any- Nothing on public comment? Announcements? No announcements? I have a motion to go into executive session.
Moved.
Second.
So we will start executive session.
Chad, if you could just stay for the first